I have to base where I am now on the first man that had cancer, and I didn't even know it at the time, but I remember he used to come into the mobile. He used to come and book his appointment, and he was like this vibrant, energetic man, golfer, you know, golf hat on and everything, and would come and book his appointment to go to the Jewish General, you know. I would drive him, you know, and tell stories and stuff, you know, but he started progressing through the years. One of the families, she says to me, she says, "Oh, you came see your boyfriend?" Because it was a family joke, you know, kind of like it was my boyfriend, you know. They came and told me that he passed away like about half hour after I left. And it was like, I had this like dark moment where I'm like, oh, what the hell's the use? You know, you do everything you can, you die anyway, you know. I remember one person said to me, well, the kind of job you do, driving medical transport, you can't be emotional. I just looked at her and said, what? Then I went to talk to the big boss. I told him what was said to me, and he just looked at me. I said, well, I might as well just quit my job, quit driving, because isn't that part of doing this job, taking care of people that are sick, bringing them to the hospitals? It's not just a job, driving and all that. You got to take care of them. The boss said, Helen, if you didn't care, you wouldn't be here. Then I got introduced to doing medicine cedar baths. So that helped one individual truly with his cancer. He was really reluctant at the beginning when I offered to him to do a cedar bath. He was reluctant, but after I gave him a cedar bath, after a couple of days, a lot of his pain went away. It was recommended by Liza, the Ojibwe elder who taught me how to do it. She says it's like end of life you're doing for him. You're cleaning him off and getting him ready to make his journey to the Creator's world. It was 4 cedar baths to give him. His last cedar bath, it was really, really hard because he was just like in the bed and not moving hardly, cold. No, you know, his feet were cold and purple. I went to give him his last bath, and his wife was there and his sons, and gave me a cedar bath, and he was crying because he had tears coming down his eyes. He was happy, I think. 1 hour later, he died. And I was devastated. I was like, oh my God, it's all my fault. They gave me his last cedar bath and they killed him. So I called Gagayusta up. She was my elder and I respect her very much. And she says, oh boy, she says, I want you to do that for me too. So then I called Liza, and then she says, good for you. So maybe it made me think of it differently. She says, you helped that man go to freedom, she says, in the family. And then when they had him laid out here at the funeral parlor, I was afraid to go in there because they were going to all look at me like I killed him. So I went in there, and all the family, they came and they started hugging me and everything, and they're saying thank you, and that I really took pressure off the family. The family were all calm. And then there was a fundraiser starting up for the Jewish General. I had to do bike riding to ride to conquer cancer. One year, the bike ride I had, there was 3 men that died from cancer, all within a few weeks from each other. I got their pictures. I had their pictures on the back of my bike and everything. And on the second day, my bike broke. The pedal came right off. So they were saying because you had too much weight, because you were carrying those 3 men. So they fixed it temporarily, but I was able to do the last half a kilometer to finish the ride. Doing all this, it makes me feel a little bit better, knowing that I'm helping in some way. But if it wasn't for my family, if it wasn't for their support, it would be much harder, I think. My daughter said, you just care for everybody, so don't worry about it. Just go do what you gotta do. I don't feel guilty about having been gone all the time. They understand that they're not abandoned, and I'm just trying to do better and make things better. Finally, I need to recognize Liza for all she did to help me spiritually to grow and be a better person. Sadly, we lost her to cancer too, but I was honored to have been able to participate and give her last cedar bath. before she passed away from this terrible disease. I will always love her and carry her in my heart forever and cherish those teachings that she had given me. Nyawagoa, thank you for listening to my story. I love yous all.